what you think they feel versus what they actually feel. So you have a good idea of how they feel, but maybe you're wondering if this is your imagination or if this is your intuition. So we're going to have a look at what you believe they feel for you and what's really going on beneath the surface. So Spirit, for the viewer, what does the viewer feel that the person feels towards them? So same-day readings are also available. They are returned within 24 hours. We have got the Hierophant as their feelings towards you, or what you think they are. Let's have a look now in reality to this. Spirit, the person that the viewer is thinking about, what is that person's true feelings towards the viewer? So for those of you that are maybe looking for a 2026 year ahead overview so that you can understand what's coming next in love and purpose and energy, both that and the same day reading is linked in my bio. And I'm also opening space for just a handful of students to join me in February in the UK for a private application only membership program. So their feelings towards you are this beautiful Eight of Pentacles. Now, traditionally, the Hierophant card is a card that talks about commitment and tradition and higher wisdom, and sometimes even talks to soul contracts. Is very much about structure and devotion and spiritual alignment. So if you've been feeling like this person sees you as the one, or someone that they have this serious bond with, then that's actually in alignment with the energy that we're seeing here. But the imagery on this card is really quite fascinating. So you can see that the Hierophant herself is seated on a very ornate throne, and they have all of these florals on it. But if you look closely, I don't know if you can see this, there's many of the centers that look like little eyes. This one here, this one here, this one here. And this kind of mimics what we're seeing with these two strange little creatures. They look almost like fish stroke, birds. And they're holding what looks like almost lollipop sticks with eyes on them. So there's a very strong feeling here that maybe you're being watched. Now that could be literally, that could be through social media, or maybe a more energetic, more like remote viewing or astral checking in. There's this sense that this person is observing you, maybe from a distance. Now the other thing that's standing out to me, of course, is the keys that she's holding. And these are often connected to home or belonging or even access. So this could be someone who maybe once had access to your inner world and maybe still hold that sense that they still do. So if you've been wondering, do they think about me? Do they still see me as someone significant? Then this card would be saying that yes, they do see you as someone meaningful. And they're keeping that recognition very, very quiet, is what it feels like. In regards to this Eight of Pentacles, what they really feel. So this card is often associated to work and to effort and to mastery, really honing in on your craft. So it's about showing up, it's about getting better, and about doing something very meaningful with your skills. So traditionally it speaks to someone putting in the work, not just getting the results, but growing in a way that's deeply personal. Now, this particular version of the card, we can see this imagery. There's this huge butterfly right on the girl's chest. And then there's all of these other little butterflies around her. As we know, butterflies are symbols of transformation. And this could be talking about personal, emotional, even spiritual. So there's this feeling here that they are watching you transform, watching you grow. And honestly, I think they're pretty impressed. So they may see you stepping into your purpose, maybe getting better at what you do, or simply showing up in the world in a far more powerful way. Now, this could very well be someone that is connected to your work or career, or at the very least, someone who sees you through that lens, someone who admires your discipline, your creativity, and maybe even your focus. So there's a possible undertone here of wanting to collaborate, or feeling like the two of you could build something together. So whether that's literal, like some sort of project or business, or something more subtle like building trust or healing or connection. So I feel like they are seeing the work that you're doing and they're really paying attention to it. Let's pull another card for each. So what do you think they feel towards you? We've got the King of Cups. And what they're really feeling, we have got the Four of Cups. So when we look at the King of Cups, and this is what you think that they feel for you, it's honestly a very emotionally mature energy. It's someone who loves deeply, but they don't always show it on the surface. It's quite contained. Now, in this particular card, the king is in a boat, which tells me that there's some sort of movement here. So they might be kind of navigating feelings and maybe crossing some sort of emotional distance between the both of you, which again kind of goes hand in hand with what I felt here with the Hierophant, that they might be watching you from some kind of distance. Now, he's holding what I think is a magnolia. And this immediately made me think of a white flag, someone who's coming in peace, offering some kind of truce, or maybe even wanting to reconcile. And that theme seems to be reinforced with this dove up here. So this is a universal symbol of peace or purity of intent. Now, in the other hand, there is this steaming cup of tea. So it's talking about, to me, when I see it, I'm thinking of spilling the tea, i.e. let's talk. So it's almost as if there's something that they want to say, something that's been simmering and that they're preparing to bring forward. So maybe you've been feeling like they're going to be coming in with some sort of message, that they've got some kind of truth that they want to share, or that they are looking for peace between the both of you. And you're probably picking up on something quite real here. Definitely there's emotion. And there is this sense that they might be ready to talk about this. So in regards to their actual feelings, we have pulled the Four of Cups. And traditionally, this card really speaks to themes of being overlooked, being underestimated, or missing some kind of opportunity. So there's usually some sort of regret or sadness attached to it. Now, in this image, we can see there's this girl, and I feel like that girl might be representing you. And there's this moment of stillness where it feels like grief. And it's as if this person knows that they've hurt your feelings, maybe even unintentionally, whether that was pulling away or not showing up when it really mattered, or simply not seeing your value at the time. And there's this deep sense that they're aware of what they've done and that they're carrying some sort of guilt or sorrow around it. Now, the other thing that we're seeing here is we see this Canadian goose, and it's holding this umbrella over her. It's actually a very gentle, protective image, and I don't think that's accidental at all. It's like they want to shield you now, even though they might have been the very one that caused it to rain in the first place. It almost says, I know I hurt you, I didn't mean to, and I don't want to see you hurting anymore. So there's a little bit of symbolism here too. So we know that Canadian geese, they're migratory, and that could be a message about this person coming and going. So maybe they've pulled back before, or really only appeared during certain seasons of your life. But what's really interesting is that these geese, they usually mate for life. They're usually very loyal, and they travel together and they protect one another fiercely. So there could be a message here of some sort of devotion. So maybe there's something unspoken or unresolved that still exists beneath the surface. So depending on what your personal situation is going to be in all of you, you're going to have something slightly different. It feels like, especially with some of the other cards that I'm seeing around here, it feels like potentially this is someone who's committed in some kind of relationship and they know that they've mishandled your heart. It feels like this could be someone who is missing you deeply and they maybe don't know how to fix things. Or this could be someone who's finally realizing the depth of what they lost. And this really circles back to the King of Cups that we saw earlier, the desire to make peace, to speak honestly, to spill the truth, and to finally say what hasn't been said. So whatever it is, it feels like they want to make it right. And you might already be feeling this. Intuition, imagination, or are you just that connected? Either way, I don't think you're imagining the weight of this at all. So whether this connection is something that is still unfolding or one that's left a mark on you, then what's clear is that it has shifted something within you. It's maybe woke you up to a deeper truth about what you deserve. And, either way, you're not the same person as you were before. Now, if you would like to have a glimpse into 2026 and explore what might be coming for you in terms of love and relationships and major themes of the year, then once again, there is a link within my bio.